What's happening, pipe junkies? This is Caleb back again with another video. There we go. This tripod can be a little finicky. Today I'm smoking that new Savinelli I showed y'all in the video a day or so ago. It's the inaugural smoke. In it, I'm smoking some C&D Founding Fathers. I thought about reading Sherlock Holmes, and then I realized one chapter take nearly 30 minutes to read, and that's an awful long video for someone to sit and listen to somebody else read. I know I would probably be bored. And I tend to do videos that I would want to try, that I would want to watch. Really. I wouldn't want to sit for 27 minutes and watch somebody else read. Unless, you know, if I have to be in the mood for it. But I posted a video yesterday. It was dang near, it was 23 minutes, I believe. So today we're just going to return to Old Faithful, Edgar Allan Poe. And we'll just flip through and read different things. I'll try to keep it close, probably to 15 minutes or so. Let's read the first one. O Tempora Omores. O times, O manners, it is my opinion that you are changing, sadly, your dominion. I mean the reign of manners hath long ceased, for men have none at all, or bad at least. And as for times, although 'tis said by many, the good old times were far the worst of any. Of which sound doctrine I believe each tittle, yet still I think these worse than them a little. I've been a-thinking, isn't that the phrase? I like your Yankee words and Yankee ways. I've been a-thinking whether it were best to take things seriously or all in jest. Whether with grim Heraclitus of yore to weep as he did till his eyes were sore, or rather laugh with him that queer philosopher, Democritus of Thrace, who used to toss over the page of life and grin at the dog ears, as though he'd say, why, who the devil cares? This is a question which, O heaven, withdraw the luckless query from a member's claw. Instead of 2 sides, Job has nearly 8, each fit to furnish forth 4 hours' debate. What shall be done, I'll lay it on the table, and take the matter up when I'm more able. And in the meantime, to prevent all bother, I'll neither laugh with one, nor cry with t'other, nor deal in flattery or aspersions foul, but taking one by each hand, merely growl. Thing keeps going out on me. The wind's blowing today. Ah, growl, say you, my friend, and pray at what? Why, really, sir, I had almost forgot. But damn it, sir, I deem it a disgrace that things should stare us boldly in the face, and daily strut the street with bows and scrapes, who would be men by imitating apes. I beg your pardon, reader, for the oath. The monkeys make me swear, though something loath. I am apt to be discursive in my style, but pray be patient yet a little while. Will change me, and as politicians do, I'll mend my manners and my measures too. Of all the cities, and I've seen no few, for I have traveled, friend, as well as you. I don't remember one upon my soul, but take it generally upon the whole. As members say, like their logic taken, because divided it may chance be shaken. So pat, agreeable, and vastly proper, as this for a neat, frisky counter-hopper. Here he may revel to his heart's content, flounce like a fish in his own element, toss back his fine curls from their forehead fair, and hop o'er counters with a vester's air. Complete at night when he began a.m., and having cheated ladies, dance with them. For at a ball what fair one can escape? The pretty little hand that sold her tape. Or who so cold, so callous to refuse? The youth who cut the ribbon for her shoes. One of these fish, par excellence the beau, God help me, it has been my lot to know, at least by sight, for I'm a timid man, and always keep from laughing if I can. But speak to him, he'll make you such grimace. Lord, to be grave exceeds the power of face. The hearts of all the ladies are with him, their bright eyes on his Tom and Jerry brim, and dovetailed coat obtained at cost, while then those eyes won't turn on anything like men. His very voice is musical delight, his form once seen becomes a part of sight. In short, his shirt collar, his look, his tone is the beau ideal fancied for Adonis. Philosophers have often held dispute as to the seat of thought in man and brute. For that the power of thought attends the latter, my friend, the beau hath made a settled matter. In spite of all dogmas, current in all ages, one settled fact is better than 10 sages. For he does think, though I am oft in doubt, if I can tell exactly what about. Ah yes, his little foot and ankle trim, 'tis there the seat of reason lies in him. A wise philosopher would shake his head, he then of course must shake his foot instead. At me in vengeance shall that foot be shaken, another proof of thought, I'm not mistaken. Because to his cat's eyes I hold a glass, and let him see himself a proper ass. I think he'll take this likeness to himself, but if he won't, he shall, a stupid elf. And lest the guessing throw the fool in fits, I close the portrait with the name of Pitts. That one had a little bit of cursing in it. I hope you forgive me for that. Here we go. I'll have to relight this thing again. I'm gonna have to figure out a different way to pack a pipe, because apparently my way is not cutting it. There we go. Let's read this one. It's called Dreams. Oh, that my young life were a lasting dream, my spirit not awakening till the beam of an eternity should bring the morrow. Yes, though that long dream were of hopeless sorrow, 'twere better than the cold reality of waking life to him whose heart must be, and hath been still upon the lovely earth, a chaos of deep passion from his birth. But should it be that dream eternally, continuing as dreams have been to me, in my young boyhood should it thus be given, 'twere folly still to hope for higher heaven. For I have reveled when the sun was bright, in the summer sky in dreams of living light, and loveliness have left my very heart in climes of my imagining apart. From mine own home with beings that have been, of mine own thought what more could I have seen? 'Twas once and only once, and the wild hour from my remembrance shall not pass some power. Or spell had bound me, 'twas the chilly wind came o'er me in the night and left behind. Shone in my slumbers in her lofty noon, too coldly o'er the stars, howe'er it was. That dream was as that night wind, let it pass. I have been happy, though but in a dream. I have been happy, and I love the theme. Dreams, in their vivid coloring of life, as in that fleeting, shadowy, misty strife of semblance with reality, which brings to the delirious eye more lovely things, of paradise and love and all our own, than young hope in his sunniest hour hath known. Edgar Allan Poe, I've noticed, I guess I don't need to say his whole name, Mr. Poe, seems to me was a very dark. He explored the dark reality of things according to his poetry. I don't know if that's just the way I see it, or if he was just writing about his experience. He had a very descriptive way of explaining things. I noticed. Very descriptive. You want to know what I like about poetry? I like the rhymes. Now, philosophy, I could take it or leave it, but the rhymes is where it's at for me. Just seeing how these people came up with such rhyming words, I guess. I don't know how you would say that. Been looking into getting me a Robert Frost book. My ex-fiance had a Robert Frost book. And, yeah, I liked it. Sun's in my eyes. Me and my leather hat. Got a very safari look today, don't I? Anyway. Yeah, I'm kind of awkward. I don't know. I guess I'll just get used to that over time. Get used to being on camera. But anyway, I'll be back next week with another video. Hopefully showing off my new pipes after they've been cleaned. I have decided that Hilson pipe that was really badly burned out. If you watch one of my earlier videos, I talked about it. I shut it off. it's just going to be it's going to be a shelf. It's going to be a wall hanger. I'm going to leave it alone because you know if the meerschaum's gone out of it, it's going to be fairly expensive to get a new to have them refurbish it, and I have it refurbished or get a new meerschaum insert or whatever I need to do. It's going to be fairly expensive to do that, and I ain't got that kind of funds, if you know what I mean. So it's just going to be a wall hanger. Or a shelf piece, rather. The sun is bright. Holy cow. Alright, well, I'm going to get off here and I'm going to enjoy the rest of this pipe, and then I'm going to, I don't know. I'll see you guys on the next video.